exciting and passionate. It's sure to start at a helter-skelter pace. Liverpool kick-off. Good conditions underfoot. Good conditions for spectating as well. They've escaped the worst of the winter up here. It's almost like the Gulf Stream. Beardsley goes for his first header. Here's Venison wearing 11, but slotting in at right back. And Sharp letting Hussein know that he's around again. Graham Sharp started the match magnificently at Anfield. He really set the tone and the example for some of his less experienced colleagues.
Surprise, just looking at the Liverpool lineup early on, Martin, is that David Burrows, who occupied the left-back spot normally, is actually playing in midfield alongside Jan Molby, and Steve Staunton has been preferred at left-back, so that's the first real change that Liverpool have made.
And you think back to Liverpool's win away to Tottenham earlier in the season in the league, when Burrows did that marking job on Paul Gascoigne so successfully.
And also contributed to making a couple of goals.
And here's Abril across the face of the Liverpool goal here.
It's probably come just a little bit early in the game for John Abril, but he does the right thing in trying to go across the face of the goal, and Pat Nevin isn't too far away.
Barnes. Staunton. It runs on for Beardsley. A shooting chance. Oh, and rushes there. Southall has stopped him adding to his list. A lovely dummy by Sharp. Ray Atterveld raiding on the right. Hussein Grobbelaar started to come and could have been embarrassed. Nevin away by Ablett. If this is a sign of things to come, we are in for a rare treat. Liverpool nearly scoring, Everton hitting back, Barnes on the ball. We haven't had an opportunity to have another look at the Southall stop from Rush. We must bide our time as the players who went through 90 minutes without producing a goal on Sunday are striking at the goal right from the off here. Staunton drives it in. Steve Nicol coming in for Liverpool. Well, Peter Beardsley looked like a man with a point to prove.
He's always dangerous in this position, Martin. He's always looking to shoot. I'm very surprised that Neville Southall hasn't collected it first time, but he shows what a good goalkeeper he is. Look how quickly he's up, and that's a magnificent block when Ian Rush, I'm sure, thought he was adding to this wonderful tally of his.
Sharp. Buffeted by Hussein. Free kick to Everton. Played wide by McDonald. Crossed in by Atterveld. Martin Kieran mixing it up in there. Sharp pushes it back for Newell. Abril. Hinchcliffe goes outside him. Nevin, who's got something of a free roll. Sharp, and he was entitled to be disappointed at a lack of support there as he led it off. Newell. Abril. Well, Mike Newell was in a position where he was facing the goal and a chance to give Grobbelaar some work. Staunton. Barnes rather ran into his area. Staunton tries one. Molby for Barnes, but unable to get control under the attentions of Atterveld. Mike Newell who began his serious footballing career with Liverpool as a junior player there.
This was a chance for it. It rose from a long ball into the box, and that's what Everton, I'm sure, will try to do and make sure Liverpool don't clear it. It's half a chance, he just doesn't connect with it properly.
Newell. Nevin getting free. Only Hinchcliffe really available, but they're lining up in the centre. Sharp. Well, it might have gone in directly, it might have been touched in by Nevin, but neither thing happened for Everton.
But it's a wonderful knockback from Graham Sharp, and John Ebro will be disappointed that he hasn't at least made Bruce Grobbelaar make a save. The first genuine chance of the game for Everton.
Well, there wasn't much help for Sharp. And I can tell you that Kevin Ratcliffe was being teased by Andy Gray for his forward surges on Sunday. There aren't too many of them these days, and maybe that crossed his mind because he certainly could have gone on further forward a moment or two ago. Oh, well hit by Nevin. And Grobbelaar in some difficulties by his left-hand post.
Yeah, it's the aerial problem again for Liverpool, but what a great strike from Pat Nevin. And a good save, good goalkeeping, getting his body behind it, Bruce Grobbelaar, not taking any chances.
A header by Keown, back by Burrows. In goes Rush. Beardsley. Holding off Newell. And Atterveld had to make sure, with so much pace on the cross, that he got it further away from the goal and not back towards Southall. He's done it at the expense of a Liverpool corner that's already been taken. Barnes. Oh, Rush! It hit Ebrel. And that's an over-exuberant attempt by Watson to get there first. Well, it's been half an hour without a goal, but only just.
Half an hour without a breather either.
Burrows.
Oh, we'll get one now. I've been waiting for someone to try and put their foot on the ball, Martin, and maybe have a little breather, but both sets of players are just playing the game at a frenetic pace at the moment.
Steve Staunton, who let fly then, and one would expect a better effort from a player who definitely has an eye for goal on the left foot. Beardsley. Rush. Barnes. The net shakes, but the ball hit it on the outside.
Well, it's his wonderful first touch that gives him the opportunity. Kills it dead. But he goes narrow side, and I'd have been very surprised if he'd have beat a goalkeeper of Southall's class on the near side. Perhaps would have been better coming across goal.
Nevin. Free kick given to Everton. Another chance to send the big players forward from the back to support Newell and Sharp in the air. Keown will be there. Watson as well. This is where Everton might feel that they can tilt the tide their way. Hinchcliffe. Watson trying to force a way through. Newell couldn't get round the outside. Played forward by Staunton. Oh, and Rush has got the better of Ratcliffe. Ian Rush takes on Neville Southall. And off the line by Hinchcliffe. Beardsley! Everton thought they'd escaped. but they hadn't. And Ratcliffe will rue this more than any other Everton player.
Well, it was a dreadful error for someone of Kevin Ratcliffe's experience. Andy Hinchcliffe does magnificently well. Rush does everything right, but that's magnificent defending. But Everton don't get the break they need then. Peter Beardsley finishes it off. But Kevin Ratcliffe will look back and think, why didn't I just play it out for a throw-in?
Venison. Here's Nicol. Liverpool looking for number 2. They haven't got it, the flag is up. Even before Southall made that miraculous stop from Barnes, the linesman was flagging.
Yeah, the linesman may have been flagging, Martin, but Neville Southall wouldn't have known this. In fact, there may be level there. The new rule may have come into play there. But what a wonderful save from the goalkeeper.
Liverpool a goal up as Everton start the second half. It's been such an era of Merseyside derbies in Liverpool's favour since Kenny Dalglish came here as a player in 1977. 41 derbies in that time, and Everton have won only 9 of them to 21 Liverpool wins. And the only time, really, when Everton held some sway, of course, was when Howard Kendall was manager here the first time. And he's trying to get it back to those levels again.
I actually think I might have played in a couple of those derby wins as well, Martin, strangely enough.
McDonald, who's got very good feet, as they say in the football trade. He got into shooting positions on Sunday 2 or 3 times, didn't always hit them as well as he would have liked.
No, he hits it very well. It's a difficult angle. I think Bruce is quite happy to see that one, that attempted shot from there. I'd be surprised if we could beat him. But I'm not surprised that Howard Kendall's decided to change and bring on Stuart McCall. I felt that they had got the ball into the box quite well at times. What they hadn't done is got the support players up with them. And I think someone that can't get in there and has proved in the past that he'll get in there is Stuart McCall.
Sharp wins a header for the benefit of Nevin. It's McDonald who crosses. Newell poised at the far post. And Nicol is limping. Sharp! It went through Grobbelaar. Less than 2 minutes gone in the second half. Everton fists are raised now, and as Graham Sharp redresses the balance.
It's a great cross in, but no one really picks up Graham Sharp. He gets behind Gary Ablett and he puts in a fine header. Bruce Grobbelaar doesn't enjoy the best of luck, Martin, but what a boost for Everton right after half-time.
Caught cold. Mulvey replies, and Southall was a little afraid of the power that Mulvey got into the drive and sensibly opted not to catch it but to parry it well away from the danger area. Liverpool stung into immediate retaliation.
You watch it come over and Graham Sharp gets in a wonderful position for a striker. Gets in a good header, and Bruce Grobbelaar must have thought for a second he had made the save, but it just nicks the post and drops into the net.
Nevin skips over Staunton. Newell and Sharp in the centre, joined by Everett. Nevin goes his own way. McCall made it his, but it wasn't. And Pat Nevin can put them in front, and hasn't. And wonders how he didn't.
Well, it's another defensive error, this time from Liverpool. Players getting involved, and Pat Nevin will never have a better chance to put Everton. You see what he tried to do. I remember him scoring a very similar goal here at Goodison against Manchester United, when he went through on Jim Layton, it was at the time, and just tried to flick it over him. But he just gets flat a little bit too much on it and doesn't threaten the goal.
Liverpool having to look to their laurels. Owen Rush, first Counts on another mistake by Keown this time. But there isn't the same impetus about Liverpool to follow up on it. They can hardly catch their breath at the moment, the way Everton have started the second half. With Sharp very much to the fore.
It's been a great substitution, Mark. Not only does Stuart McCall get forward, but what he has done as well, he's attached himself to Jan Molby, who really had been pulling the strings for Liverpool in that late part of the first half. And now Molby's finding it difficult to shake a free of him.
Oh, it was helped on by Watson. It's Newell! Well, when bodies start to dip and fly like that, you expect them to end up in the net.
Well, this could end up anywhere. It's a wonderful strike from him. And just how close does it go?
Oh, that close. Ratcliffe finds Sharp. Trundles past Beardsley, rather. Newell. Both the big strikers out of the centre at the moment. Newell's getting there now. And Sharp trying to come late on the scene if there's a deep cross. And there isn't. With Barry Venison standing his ground twice.
But they've got to get that close, Liverpool. You can see what everyone wants to do. They want to get it down and they want to get it in the box as quickly as possible.
Newell and Nevin. And now Hinchcliffe. Hinchcliffe does finally deliver the cross. Sharp. Everall. It's never going to be one that he could keep down with any ease. But Sharp won the header.
It's unlucky in certain aspects, Mark. It's a good cross, a good header. But what John Everall is unlucky is in that it bounces up very high. He doesn't just quick meet it in the half volley, and really it's a difficult chance at the end. But good pressure again.
I think we're seeing here again just how much Graham Sharp learned from Andy Gray in the time you two were together.
You are kind. He'll tell you he knew it all before I arrived, Martin.
I wish that was true. Liverpool asking Barnes to jump here and get it down for Rush. We've seen him squeeze them in from there before. Liverpool do get a corner. And Barnes showing that it's not a monopoly for Everton to win headers in opposing penalty areas. Barnes very nearly there again. Sharp was behind him. A variation on the theme this time. Molby. Once more, it was Graham Sharp defending. And Nevin too.
I hope the one thing you don't ask me, Martin, is how this game is going to go from here on. So difficult to predict which way it's going to fall.
Getting a little more chance now to draw a breath and pass the ball under a little less pressure. Molby. He's a good barometer really for how the game is shaping, Molby. If he's able to pass it well, Liverpool are starting to get on top. Here he is. He's found Nicol, despite the attention to McCall. It's more like Liverpool of the first half. Beardsley, Barnes is free. Oh, he's saved! They're not only back on top, they're back in front. And it's a bonanza here for Peter Beardsley.
Well, what an incredible strike from Beardsley. He just drags it away to create the space with his right foot. And look at that for a finish. Southall stands no chance. The first time in the second half that Liverpool have put any kind of passing move together. And it ends with a goal like that.
26 minutes into the second half. A goal vintage from Beardsley, but not just in its execution, but in its timing, because it's restored not just the lead, but a good measure of belief for Liverpool when they were rocking.
I did say that I felt that Everton had to score when they were enjoying that piece of pressure, but they may suffer from it. Well, that man certainly made them suffer.
Like his methods or not, Kenny Dalglish has shown the way to get the best out of Peter Beardsley. I say like it or not because a lot of Liverpool supporters feel that the manager could have made more use of him.
I actually was just thinking how ineffective he had been in the second half, Martin. Hadn't really been involved at all, but then he stuns everyone in the ground with a piece of finishing like that. He can well have a quiet 20 minutes if he's going to produce something like that in the 21st minute.
In the Liverpool penalty area. Sharp couldn't believe his luck, but he made the most of it.
Well, Liverpool have returned the favour. This is a dreadful error from defensive position. You can see Graham Sharp's getting there more than hope than anything. It's the problem of a goalkeeper getting too near his defender, Martin. And Nicol just knocks it past Bushclubber. Even if Bushclubber is shouting, I'm sure that Steve Nicol can't hear him. And Graham Sharp must think Christmas has come early for him. What more has this game got in store for us?
What a picture that was of Kenny Dalglish's face. The sort of mistake that you get in a Sunday morning pickup game, really. And it's happened in the Liverpool defence at a time when the game was given back to them really by a stroke of genius from Peter Beardsley. And then you had the other end of the scale. Well, it was a real chapter of disasters for Liverpool. Hussein going down, Robillard way out of home, and Nicol couldn't repair the damage. Graham Sharp had the strength to stride on and get the vital touch, and it still needed an extra touch, let's not forget that.
I'm not sure how this will might end, Martin, I'm sorry about that, but one thing I'm sure of, I'm sure we've not seen the end of the goals so far. I do feel there are more goals in store tonight before we're finished here at Goodison.
Well, even by Merseyside derby standards, this is absolutely magnificent. We've got Everton 2, Liverpool 2, we've got Graham Sharp 2, Peter Beardsley 2. Side to us, Neil MacDonald. Newell was waiting for him to arrive, which is why he delayed. Wonderful ball from Ratcliffe to Sharp. Nevin. Can Everton get in front for the first time at a vital time? McDonald. McCall had a look to see what was on. Didn't fancy shooting. Barnes. Rush joined by Beardsley in the middle. As Barnes takes on Watson. Oh, Southall has pushed it away, in fact, from one of his own players. Keown. There was no attempt to get there first from an opponent. Moldy. Oh, where are Everton to close him down? Rush! The scourge strikes at Everton again. The merest of flicks, but it was his.
I didn't think we'd seen the last of the scoring, but we were ever thinking about defensively. And this is a good header from Ian Rush. Plenty of blue shirts in there. If you look round, he's absolutely surrounded by blue shirts. They'll be furious again. You must put it down. It's a great piece of finishing. But Howard Kent will be wondering where his defence were then.
Well, you will be tempted to say that Everton have given absolutely everything to get it back, first of all, to 1-1, then to capitalise on that Liverpool catastrophe to make it 2-2. And 3-3 is not out of the question.
But that is the question, and how many times are they going to be able to come back and manage to do it? For the third time of asking now.
Off the back of Steve Staunton's head. And you won't get much nearer to 3-3 than that without it actually happening. McDonald. Away by Barnes. Burrows. Barnes getting up with him. Burrows faced by Ratcliffe. Rush. Beardsley, who's on a hat-trick. Massive throw by Southall. Nevin. Well, if you could bottle the stimulation that this match is giving you, you'd never need to go to a pub.
You'd also need a small fortune. Tremendous atmosphere again. And what a game both these sides have produced for us.
Hinchcliffe. Oh, and Mulvey waltzes away from his own penalty area. For a second, it was though he didn't quite know the right steps, though. That's a push by Hussein. Everton won't have that many more chances to draw level for a third time. They're withdrawing Nevin, hoping that Tony Cottee, who would love to contribute to setting up a quarter-final trip to his old club West Ham, but there's a fair bit to do. McDonald, and it pumps into Grobbelaar's chest. Oh, we often ask players to be super cool, super professional. There are times when it's impossible, and I think this match is an emotional experience as much as a physical one for them. It's certainly emotional sitting here. Cottee, nicked in well. Sharp. Trying to locate McDonald. Everall. 3 minutes left on the watch. 3 goals in the bank for Liverpool. 2 in reply for Everton. There's a difference on the benches now.
Well, it really has been a pleasure to sit and watch this game tonight. And both teams, tremendous amount of credit. And what can one say about Liverpool? They haven't enjoyed a lion's share of their play in the second half, but they've managed to produce 2 very, very good goals and lead 3-2. Everton been asked just to do too much to come back from the third time, but we'll certainly feel that they should have taken something from the game.
We're into the last minute. McDonald. McCall helps it in. Cottee! 3-3! The substitution succeeds with rare drama.
I can't believe, but what cool finishing! Not on his strongest side. You did say he would love to go back to West Ham, and what a time to produce a goal. Just when you felt that was it, Liverpool were through to the next round. Oh, I hope this game never ends.
I said to Toby Cottee before the game, it'd be nice to go back to West Ham, wouldn't it? Yes, he said, but I don't know whether I'd be playing. Well, if Everton get through, he's boosted his chances considerably.
Certainly one of the best games I've ever had the privilege of sitting watching, Martin. I don't usually take that much enjoyment at times, but who could fail to have enjoyed this? What an advert for our football in Britain.
But Rush. Well, I don't think we would have believed it.
If he'd have swung round and put that one in, I think he'd have found me flat in my back here, Martin. He would have had to revive me. That would have been unbelievable.
Cottee has stretched credulity almost to breaking point. It's extra time at Goodison Park.
What I just wondered at the start of extra time, Martin, that throwing on Tony Cottee was obviously a gamble. They have the problem now of having 3 out-and-out strikers, and it is noticeable that they've dropped Mike Newell back into the midfield area, so Howard Kendall not that silly to take the chance this early on and throwing 3 up front.
Well, Newell has made his way forward at the moment, hoping a cross might come in towards him, which it does. He's jumping with Nicol. Oh, and it's Cottee again. 31 seconds on my watch into the first period of extra time.
Well, there's no doubt this tactic has caused Liverpool problems tonight in dealing with it. It's a great leap from Mike Newell, and it's only unfortunate for Tony Cottee that it's slightly behind him. It's the one thing that made it difficult.
Barnes, who does look very fresh. And it's the sort of ball that Lee Sharp put in to embarrass the Norwich defender John Polston on Monday. Led to Brian McClare's equaliser for Manchester United. An awkward bounce. Corner taken. Assessment in a moment. Nicol. McDonald. Ian Rush got terrific power into the header because there wasn't that much on the ball as it reached him. The spring Southall showed. You could go as far as to say that it's the best spell Barnes has had in the match. Nicol knew that Hinchliffe had got the ball past him. Coming up to 7 minutes played in the first period of extra time. Everton 3, Liverpool 3. Hinchliffe. Well, the crowd noise told you everything there. Let's have a look at the Southall save first.
You did say that this is something that Ian Rush has improved, his heading ability, and this proves it. That's a wonderful header and a superb save from his Welsh international counterpart there to deny him yet another goal.
Barnes. We'll get to Watson though first. Thornton didn't quite get the angle right on the pass. Two in the centre for Liverpool. Rush, of course, is one. Oh, Barry Venison. See what the corner brings. At the moment, Benison and Nicol have swapped roles, which was why Benison got into the penalty area then. It's Hussein this time. Ratcliffe can't get it away. Newell. 5 minutes to go before half-time and extra time. Beardsley. If you've just joined us, I hate to begin to tell you what you've missed, but there is more to come.
You haven't got enough time to tell them what they've missed, Martin.
At the moment we're trying to find time to look at the last replay. Cottee. Cottee. Nicol, most definitely at right back at the moment. So Venison going outside him. Ablett. Barnes. Free kick to Liverpool. 3 minutes to go to half-time in extra time.
Certainly looked the brightest player on the park in this period, apart from that man we just seen, Neville Southall, who's had to be tremendously alert to produce two stunning saves.
Barnes, it looks for goal! And finds it! For a fourth time, Neville Southall has to pick the ball out.
Well, what can you say about this man that hasn't already been said? Look at the bend on it. A goalkeeper that's in the form of Southall has no chance. It's a quite magnificent finish, and I don't apologise for using the word magnificent, because that's what it is.
Ablett. Oh, and that was unlucky for McCall, the two substitutes seeking an answer to Everton's problems there. Keogh. That's Newell holding it up. Oh, and there's confusion again. Grobbelaar came and laid out Staunton. He's got to come again, and he's got the ball this time. Staunton's recovered his senses. Grobbelaar's recovered the ball.
It's been one of those nights for Bruce, isn't it? Again, I mean, I've got some sympathy with Steve Staunton because it's there to be headed.
Well, Liverpool, a mixture of marvellous play and defensive mayhem. McCall!
If I've said it once, I've said it a million times tonight. It's that aerial ball that they haven't coped with. McCall picking up the pieces, just couldn't keep his shot down.
Barnes allowed to turn. Burrows. Rush waiting in the middle with Barry Venison. Oh, beautifully constructed by Liverpool, and Beardsley. Can he get the hat-trick? No, he was entitled to look for it. And Everton leg took the pace off the shot. Donald trying to drive it beyond Staunton. 10 minutes to go. And Grobbelaar just left a little foot in with Cottee then, as if Cottee might have done likewise a second or two earlier. There's little Howard Campbell can do now, really. He's got to trust to the courage of his players, and they've had that in abundance here. Seven minutes to go. Liverpool regroup, wanting to keep as much together as a unit as they can, as Everton will let them. Newell gets in first well for his side, and Sharp, the support is there from Cottee. Return from McDonald. Newell on the far side. McCall trying to drive ahead of the ball from midfield to reach the knockdown. Hinchcliffe did very well. Oh, and Hussein is going to go to Cottee! They're back from the dead again.
Well, I can't believe this, Matt. When all Kenny Dalglish would have wanted was his team to defend properly, they go and commit something like this. And Cottee doesn't need any more than that.
It was Mulvey who played it, Hussein who let it run, and Cottee who struck. Whose name's on the cup?
Pass.
5 minutes to go. So in extra time, we've seen John Barnes to a tee, and Tony Cottee likewise. for Beardsley, but not to rush. The Evertonians want a winner. They're not fully satisfied with the recovery, although they are so thrilled by it. Sharp. The header forward by Newell. Sharp. 2 goals for him tonight, 2 for Cottee. Comes, oh, he's lost it! And Cottee very nearly given his dream tie at Upton Park.
Well, Bruce is there again, under a little bit of pressure, but takes his eye off it. And just for a second, Tony Cottee must have thought a hat-trick was beckoning.
Hinchcliffe. There's a minute to go. On a night when you're proud to say we were here. And I hope your armchairs you've been as thrilled as we have in the stadium.
Martin, anyone who's watching this game tonight and hasn't enjoyed every single minute of them, for me, is not a football fan. It's been quite magnificent.
It's been a night to shake the soul, really. And maybe in truth it's right that they come back again to settle it.
I couldn't agree more. I think if there had been a loser tonight, I think you would have had sympathy with whichever team that was, and it is quite fitting, I feel, on a night like tonight, that they have to come back and do battle again.
The next game would be here at Goodison Park. They've already tossed for that, and that's what we get. Fabulous, phenomenal. Those are the sort of words that come to mind. John Barnes made it 4-3 with a wonderful goal in extra time. Tony Cottee tied it up again. The 4th time that Everton got up to the slope top that time, and they weren't pushed back by Liverpool again. 2 for Peter Beardsley thrown into the mix. 2 for Graham Sharp as well.